king. I don't have respect for anyone like I have for her.
She has the best female vocal in pop music today.
One of the greatest voices of our generation.
She's amazing. It's like, how does that even come out of you?
Who holds the number 1, number 2, and number 3 spots on the Billboard. The last artist to do this in history was the Beatles.
Here's the iHeartRadio Artist of the Year, you guys. Ariana Mother Grande.
She just broke box office records. Her album just hit #1. She's arguably the biggest pop star on the planet right now. So why did Ariana Grande just announce she's disappearing? Not retiring. Not quitting music. Something stranger, and honestly, something a lot more revealing about what fame actually costs. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why one of the most successful women in the world just said, "I'm out," and why she had to correct the story herself, on stage, in front of thousands of people. Welcome back to Tea by Somi. Let's get into it. Let's set the scene. Ariana Grande is right now in the middle of what should be the biggest victory lap of her career. She just came off 2 Wicked films that shattered box office expectations. She went back on tour after a 7-year break with the Eternal Sunshine Tour. Her last 2 albums both debuted at #1. Her newest one, Petal, is about to do it again. By almost any measure, this is peak Ariana. And then, out of nowhere, her team drops a statement that stuns everyone. Her representative told People magazine that Ariana would be taking a step back from visibility once the Eternal Sunshine Tour wraps. Not a hiatus with a comeback date. Not see you in a few months. A step back from public-facing work, from appearances, from the version of her life that exists in front of cameras. And here's the detail that made this so much bigger than a normal celebrity announcement. Her team specifically cited endless, ongoing public scrutiny as the reason. Read that again. This isn't a star saying, "I need rest." This is a star's own team publicly naming the internet, us, basically, as the reason she's leaving. As part of this step back, she also pulled out of a major West End theater revival of Stephen Sondheim's Sunday in the Park with George, which would have reunited her with her Wicked co-star Jonathan Bailey. That was a huge deal. She was set to make her stage return in a project everyone was excited about, and she walked away from that too. So what actually triggered this? Timing matters here, and the timing is not subtle. Just days before this announcement, Ariana released the music video for Petal, the title track off her new album. And almost immediately, the conversation online wasn't about the song. It was about her body. Fans started pointing out how much thinner she looked in the video, and the comments spiraled fast, the kind of spiral where concern and cruelty get tangled up together until you can't tell which one you're looking at anymore.
Ariana is not just only struggling from ED, she's also being eaten alive by witchcraft. Like, she quite literally is disintegrating. It looks like she crawled out of the depths of hell, and that's not even me being funny or trying to be rude. It literally looks like she came out of a pit, because it is much more than what it looks like physically. It is so spiritual. Everything about her looks dark, and it just seems like she's been being eaten alive by the industry, by all the spells and satanic rituals she's been doing, which she has said she's done. It literally looks like it's taking her life inch by inch. Like demons are feasting at her soul. And I am not, once again, trying to be funny. It's actually so terrifying and worrisome and sad to see. Like, I honestly feel like she needs so much more help than just rehab. She needs spiritual rehabilitation. Like, she needs Jesus. She needs the Lord. She needs somebody to pray over her. But she has to be willing to give up this life for the Lord, for deliverance. She has to give up the things that she's been indulging in, but she doesn't want to, because it has put her on the map, and now she owes the enemy. And someone else just made a video saying this, and I promise you, I said the same thing before they did. I said the same thing before they did. When I seen this video, I was like, thank you. It is not just physical, it is spiritual. I don't even know, like, I could not even look at that video. When I seen the snippet from her music video recently, I had to scroll. I had to scroll. I couldn't even look because it looked abhorrent. The whole theme and genre was dark. She looked abhorrently small, and I can't watch people breaking down like that to where they look like they're literally dying right before our eyes. I can't actually physically digest that even with my eyes because it's hard, and I get very queasy about things like that. So I had to scroll. I can't even watch because I'm like, does she feel even energetic enough to walk? It feels like it takes so much for her to even speak or move a finger. That's how brittle she looks. This is bad. One needs Jesus to get out of that. Completely just washed by the blood of Jesus. Like, that is really bad. And with this dark satanic stuff in the industry, a lot of issues come with it. And hers was this whole ED thing that is really a demon ED feasting at her flesh and her soul. And you can see it manifesting even on the outside. That's the sad part. That's the scariest part.
This isn't new territory for Ariana, by the way. She's talked before about wanting people to be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies.
I just wanted to address your concerns about my body and talk a little bit about what it means to be a person with a body and to be seen and to be paid such close attention to. I think we should be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies, no matter what. If you think you're saying something good, well-intentioned, whatever it is, healthy, unhealthy, big, small, this, that, sexy, not sexy, we should really work towards not doing that as much. There are ways to compliment someone or to ignore something that you see that you don't like, that I think we should help each other work towards, just to aim towards being safer and keeping each other safer. But I just also wanted to say, one, there are many different kinds of beautiful. There are many different ways to look healthy and beautiful. I know personally for me, the body that you've been comparing my current body to was the unhealthiest version of my body. I was on a lot of antidepressants and drinking on them and eating poorly and at the lowest point of my life when I looked the way you consider my healthy, but that in fact wasn't my healthy. And I know I shouldn't have to explain that, but I do feel like maybe having an openness and some sort of vulnerability here will be something good might come from it. I don't know, but that's the first thing. Healthy can look different. The second thing is you never know what someone is going through. So even if you are coming from a loving place and a caring place, that person probably is working on it or has a support system that they are working on it with, and you never know. So be gentle.
But this time, the commentary hit at the exact moment she was already stretched thin from a grueling touring schedule. One source close to her pointed out that her show is genuinely physically demanding, describing it as requiring real athleticism night after night. So picture it from her side. You're performing at an elite level, physically, night after night. You just dropped an album that's about to hit #1. And instead of people talking about the music, the internet is dissecting your body in real time. That's the backdrop the step back statement dropped into. And it's why so many people connected the dots immediately. This wasn't random. This was a direct response to the scrutiny. Here's where it gets interesting though, because Ariana didn't just let the statement speak for itself. The very next night, at her show in Chicago, she stopped mid-concert to address her fans directly. And you can tell from how carefully she chose her words that this mattered to her. She told the crowd she wanted to clear the air, explaining that when a story breaks that doesn't come directly from her, things can get blown out of proportion. And then she said something that a lot of fans are still talking about, that the announcement wasn't reactive, wasn't impulsive. It was a plan she'd quietly made a long time ago. A decision made from what she called a thoughtful and empowered place. She even added this line that stuck with a lot of people: many things can be true at the same time. Which is actually the most honest thing anyone said in this entire story. Because it probably is true that she'd been planning this for a while. Stars don't usually make career-altering decisions overnight. And it's also true that the public scrutiny over her body was real, ongoing, and clearly weighing on her. Those two things aren't contradictions. They're just both true. She closed out that moment by telling fans this tour has been the most healing, most magnificent experience of her career, which, if you think about it, makes the decision to step back even more layered.
So basically, the announcement that was made yesterday was not a reactive or impulsive thing. It is something that I had decided. It's a plan that I had quietly made a long time ago, and it's a decision that was made from a thoughtful and empowered place. And I want you to know that many things can be true at the same time. I want this show is because I heard that my fans were worried that negativity was ruining things for me. But I just have to say, that could not be more the fuck opposite. This is not what that is. And I just want to be very, very clear. Nothing has been ruined. Multiple things can be true at the same time. Boundaries can need to be set. Human beings can need a break sometimes. And also, this can be and will continue to be the greatest experience of my professional and creative life.
She's not running from something she hates. She's protecting something she loves from a spotlight that's turned toxic. Let's talk about what's actually on pause here, because the list is bigger than people realize. First, the West End show gone, at least for her. Sunday in the Park with George will now recast her role entirely, and the production said they fully support her decision, which tells you this wasn't some ugly falling out. It was handled with real care on both sides. Second, it was also recently revealed she's stepping away from an expected appearance in the next season of American Horror Story, though that one was reportedly more about scheduling conflicts with the tour than the broader step-back decision. And third, this is the part one think is genuinely wild. She's doing all of this while her new album is about to debut at #1 on the Billboard 200. She is stepping back at the exact moment the world wants more of her, not less. That's not what career decline looks like. That's someone deliberately choosing to walk away from a wave while it's still cresting. Now, to be clear, she's not vanishing completely. She's still finishing out the tour, including a 10-show run in London that wraps September 1st. And she's still attached to the upcoming Meet the Parents sequel. So this isn't a total blackout. It's a boundary. A very specific, very deliberate line she's drawing around how much of herself she's willing to keep handing over to the public. Here's what I keep coming back to with this story. We live in an era where a pop star can break box office records, top the charts twice in a row, sell out arenas on a physically grueling world tour, and still have her body become the main headline instead of any of that. Ariana's situation isn't really about one music video or one internet pylon. It's about what happens when visibility itself becomes the cost of success. She didn't say she's quitting music. She didn't say she's done with her fans. In fact, she went out of her way mid-show to make sure they heard the real story from her own mouth instead of a headline. What she said is that the constant public-facing version of fame has become something she needs a break from. And honestly, watching her clarify it herself, on a stage, in real time, rather than letting a press statement do all the talking, that tells you a lot about how much she still cares about the people actually listening to the music versus the people just watching her body. So that's the real story behind Ariana Grande's step back. Not a retirement, not a scandal, but a boundary drawn at the height of her career. What do you think? Was this the right call, or is she leaving right when things were getting good? Drop your take in the comments. I read every single one. If you liked this breakdown, hit subscribe for more of the tea, and I'll see you in the next one.